Hello. Welcome to the Moon Ridge Podcast. I'm Zack Wakefield, and tonight we're coming to you a little later than usual. Storms are rolling through, tornado warnings, and what better time to sit down and talk to your kids a little bit about their lives? So, right in the middle of this severe thunderstorm, I've got my son Noah, my stepdaughter Crawford. We're going to sit down and talk about the things that matter to them. So, this is a Moon Ridge heritage story, and let's get into it. We are sitting here in our safe room watching Dan Scoff tell us about the tornado that's headed our way at 12:14 a.m. Noah, appreciate you being here. We're heading into your senior year. What's been some of your highlights?
So far, being a homecoming escort was pretty fun. It was cool. I got to dress up for it. Playing my last year of tennis was cool. I really enjoyed the National Debutante Ball.
Yeah,
Got to
that
go
was a
and
big one.
network a little bit, represent Moon Ridge. Super excited for this summer and to finish out the school year. You know, I made the long trip today from my room, approximately 10 feet above us, down here to do this podcast. So
Well,
very excited.
you know, you got a big summer ahead, just absolutely packed. You got prom this week, then you got a graduation party, followed by the actual graduation at the Basketball Palace of Mid-America, Bud Walton Arena,
Woo Pig,
followed by what comes next?
followed by a trip to
Cancun.
with some buddies. And then I will have a University of Arkansas student orientation for 2 days. And then immediately following that, I go to my 9th year of Kanakuk at K2 for 2 weeks. Then coming off that last day, we'll leave early and fly out to Italy for my senior trip with some buddies.
That's going to be awesome. You know, in the meantime, we're celebrating some big things here at Moon Ridge. We've signed Lucchese boots, along with Pendleton Woolen Goods. Will be new heritage brands coming into the store. That is, if we make it through this thunderstorm tonight. Apparently, we've lost Harbor High School. Harbor High School has been lost. I was wrong. Harbor High School is online. Kids, there will be school.
I would love it if this could just skim the top off of FHS. Just a tad. Give it a haircut.
This seems to be. Is there going to be school tomorrow?
Power flashes. Is this a bona fide tornado?
Power flashes are never good.
That is not good. We're watching the weather on our studio TV here. It's never good when you have the weatherman just look at the screen and say, "Oh wow."
That is, I would say we are in a
slightly concerning.
Somewhere between red and dark red on the map. This appears to be as real as the moon landing. There's a storm, except for it looks perfectly clear outside.
That doesn't look so clear to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't go
this,
there right now.
They've turned the camera a little bit, and
I'd cancel the late night trip to Tawny Town.
There's a large wall of cloud that I would say is less than ideal, and a lot of lightning.
It's hard to see from in here. Oh, welcome to severe weather season 2026.
We're kicking it off here at Moon Ridge with a nice little tornado shelter edition.
It's a good thing I spent extra time on the pool today.
It's going to be looking tip-top tomorrow morning.
Hopefully we can get some stuff blown in there to really test out my new chlorine.
We have Crawford and Natalie joining us on the couch. They don't seem too interested in the microphones at the moment or our podcast.
Oh my gosh, we have another guest in the tornado room. Crawford Wilson.
I'd like to paint the scene here real quick. We're down in the basement. There's a sectional couch, and there is a chair. And currently, my dad, Zack Wakefield, is in a red robe, snuggled up on the couch with Natalie Crawford, seemingly having a ball.
Yes, we're having a
Um,
ball.
Natalie is slumped over in the corner of the couch, obviously fed up with our antics. Um, very excited to be joining us for this episode.
Well, Crawford, let's talk about you a little bit. So it's been a big senior year at McNair. Tell us a little bit about your senior year.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, there is one big thing that I know about. You are going to be a member of the Woodland cheer team.
That is very, very exciting. I am so grateful that I have all the things that I need to accomplish that. And I'm also going to be on the cheer team with my best friends. And so that I feel like that makes it a lot better.
You and Ollie Oxenfree.
No.
Big Bolly Ollie.
Good
Oh,
golly, Miss Molly.
No.
Good golly, it's Ollie. So, do we have any men in our life? Young boys.
Ooh, that's not allowed.
Let's just say
I
this.
made that very clearly.
Let's just say this.
That doesn't fly here.
You know, Noah's prom is this week, but say your prom was this week. Who would be your prom date?
I don't want to.
No, you can just go ahead and share that information.
You know, that information is very private.
How about this? Let's talk about Ollie. Say Ollie's.
I'm not leaking secrets.
Well,
You're not getting anything out of me.
so we are going to Italy this summer. Can you tell us what are some of the things you've been working on your Italian actually? You and your pet Duolingo.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Can you give us some other Italian words that my $3.99 a month is being used on?
So if you want to say hi, it would be ciao. But hello would be salve.
What about welcome?
Did you know aloha means hello and goodbye?
I did know that.
Okay.
That is not Italian.
That's not Italian.
Ciao means hi.
You can also say ciao for goodbye.
It does. So,
Ciao.
where in Hawaiian, aloha means hello and goodbye. In Italian, ciao means aloha and goodbye.
Almost. You almost had it.
So close.
You were right there.
And Francis has joined us. Oh, Francie the French cat.
Hey, she is being sweet.
Bottom one cat I've ever had.
Had to get her out of the tree the other day.
Both hate her.
I had to climb up a tree
Look at this.
a couple weeks ago to get her down.
They're very hateful to my cat, and she's just being sweet.
Hey, Crawford, what do you have? So we've done all kinds of lessons this year. We've had voice lessons, and we've had
I dropped those.
dance lessons.
Still have those.
We've had multiple cheer lessons. Big shout out to Limley Robinson, cheer coach extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
At about 12:09 a.m., I woke up to a notification, a nice loud storm alarm. So I promptly got up, clothed myself, and went to get Crawford. We walked out of Crawford's room, and who was there but Zack Wakefield pillaging the pantry as soon as the tornado warning went off.
You don't want to go down.
I can confidently say that one of us in this storm shelter will not starve.
That is true. Nor
And it's
will
not
you go
either of the children or the women.
Go thirsty with this tea.
I will not go thirsty. You ever seen a hook signal?
Yeah, is that one right
That's a
there?
no. Yeah, when you're looking at the hook, you don't want a hook.
Yeah, there appears to be a slight hook in Winslow.
The old Winslow.
Devil's Den.
That hook is dissipating.
Huh.
River Valley's doing all right. I mean, it should be passing us.
Oh, well, I'd like
yeah.
to thank everybody for joining us to the second Moon Ridge. This one, a special edition. Tornadoes in the basement. The warning siren has stopped. All the kids are safe. Have a great night.
We did it.
Noah, thanks for being my co-host.
Thanks for having me.